Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the American League wildcard game, the Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. In the National League wildcard game, the San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-2. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
All the elevator buttons so incredibly high. I stand today for the midget, half the size of
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, 1 game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Sean Robles leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ball to strike. The pitch. They say you win.
1-2.
The pitch.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And up next for San Francisco, Blake Dalton. That misses. Ball 1. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And he takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. And now the count is even.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the mound today, Germán Marquez. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing, and a ball popped up. Number 40 gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is fouled back. And takes low for ball 1.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Goodbye, home run. He'll touch them all, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Righty delivers. That's down and in. Marquez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brian Ray in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Kyle Wade. All right, Singy, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Swings and misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals.
You got a full count.
And foul ball. And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's even up.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Tyro Estrada at the plate now. That's ball 1. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Slings to first, and Estrada is out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And here it comes. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
The wind and the pitch. And that's outside. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. So now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The wind of the pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Cal Raleigh up now for the Brewers. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Burleson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Righty to the plate. Inside, just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Swung on, belted. That's back. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Willie Adames stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it's fouled away. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The third baseman.
So digging in, Tyler Black. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped, but it curls foul. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped up. Zito in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Jackson Cordero.
Man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jackson Cordero. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Black rounds second on his way to third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 5-0.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. German Marquez is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Russ Howe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Mason Black getting ready to go. Cordero stands at second with 2 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now Luis Toribio.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Leody Taveras at the plate and takes high there. And now 2-0. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that: Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So a man aboard, number 40, the next to hit. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And there's the strike. Oh, 1 down.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Out towards left center. Cordero under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down. Sean Robles, the next Giant to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Robles, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Righty delivers. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Burleson under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So the Giants leave one. It's 5-0. Back here at American Family Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Brian Ray. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-2. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Singled and scored his first time. Strike one. How? 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Check swing didn't go. 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Grabs it on the run. And there are two outs. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Cal Raleigh. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, and now it's going to be Blake Dalton. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Goes down looking.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And up next for the Giants, Mike Zito. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Terang on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Kyle Wade. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Dalton Varsho. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Adames batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Varsho on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one inside. 1-2 to count. Kicks and deals. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Black at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. So now 1-2. Throws to first, and he's back in safely. Next offering upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Kicks and fires. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Terang in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Here comes a pitch.
Here.
Popped up left side. Zito has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Brewers strand 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Blake Sable. The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. That one missed. That's in there. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Estrada stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And it's even up.
1-1.
Oh, great stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Luis Toribio now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, not close.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
offering is in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Splits the plate, 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up. Three-two. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Ray sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Cordero. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at first, Shohei Ohtani up now for the Brewers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Tavares settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman,
Brian Ray up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. Move to first. Back in there standing. And the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Cordero over at first with 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. Dalton moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Leody Taveras. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. Burleson drifts towards it and makes the grab. 1 down. And digging in for San Francisco, number 40. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Good eye right there. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Up next for the Giants, the designated.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup, Sean Robles digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. Just missed. Righty delivers. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Towards first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Blake Dalton, the next Giant to hit. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Giants nothing. Back here at American Family Field, where we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Howe back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Zito relay to third, in there safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball. The pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Varsho up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.